Now you can just hear the rotor scraping. Welcome back to another episode of Automotive Insight. Today's repair is a 2010 Acura TSX with a 2.4 liter. Customer states that they're hearing a roaring sound. Upon further inspection, the left rear wheel bearing is making noise. So let's get into it. This is left wheel bearing. I mean, off the ground, you can easily hear it grinding, roaring, noisy. It also has a little bit of play in it. I tend to find that it's pretty bad when a hub assembly has a lot of play in it, especially for a back one. So, but we're going to be replacing the hub assembly. All right, we're going to take the wheel off. The lug nuts are 19 millimeter. All right, we'll take off our brake caliper. They're 12 millimeters. Okay, our caliper bracket is 17 millimeters. All right, next we're going to work on removing the rotors. It's got 2 set screws in it. They do make the special impact driver set for this. I like to use a hammer or a punch, and I'll go over to the screw and I'll indent it twice, or ever how many times. Sometimes 3 times. Okay, we'll go ahead and remove our wheel speed sensor. I don't think you have to remove it, but better chance than breaking it. It's a 10 millimeter bolt. All right, next we're going to work on removing the 4 wheel bearing bolts. They are 17 millimeters. So this wheel bearing practically fell out after removing the bolts. It is really clean. There's no need to obviously clean it. If you're probably in a salt area, it'd probably be a little bit different. There is a gasket on the back of the new one. Ours stuck in there. There is an O-ring on the back of the wheel bearing. Ours that's stuck onto the hub. But anyway, so just keep that in mind going back in with it. This is a BCA. It does have an NTN wheel bearing inside of it. We were trying to be a little bit more budget friendly on this repair, but NTN makes a lot of the OE stuff. All right, the 4 hub bolts are 72. The torque specs is 72 foot-pounds. We'll put our speed sensor back in. Get our rotor back on. We'll put our hold down screws in. These are 7 foot-pounds. If you want the torque spec, it is. So. All right, we're going to put our caliper bracket back on. Make sure there's a spacer on the outside of the knuckle here for the caliper bracket. That goes in between the bracket itself and the knuckle. So just those can fall out during this process. Torque specs on the 2 caliper bracket bolts is 79 foot-pounds. Okay, we'll install our brake pads. We're reusing everything we took off. There are 2 spring clips that go on the pads. Put our caliper on. I do tend to find that it is best to run a lug nut all the way down before releasing it, because if the wheel kicks off, it will, it basically, I think it offsets the threads, and then you mess up the stud and the lug nut itself. Lug nut torque specs is 80 foot-pounds. All right, that's going to wrap this up. Labor costs for about 1 hour. Parts breakdown. This is an aftermarket wheel bearing. It is a BCA branded box. The hub assembly has an NTN bearing in it. NTN is what is stamped on the old one we took off the vehicle, so hopefully they should get a good long life out of this one. Price-wise, the BCA was around $200. An OEM one lists for about $400. Anyway, that wraps us up. I may not have all your answers. Hopefully I had some. That being said, see you on the next one.
I'll pick you up at 8. You probably won't be awake. Call yourself an Uber, babe. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Torque specs for the hold down screws is 7 foot-pounds.
I thought you were just joking.
No, seriously, what it is. It's just,
That seems like a lot.
I thought so too.